Hello everyone, this is Notoriousbabe and welcome to a tutorial. Today I will be showing you how to make the coral bracelet. This is one of my new designs that I just made probably a day or two ago. So yeah, with no delay, let's begin. Today I will be using 3 colors, and the first color I'm going to be using, or one of the colors that I'll be using, is the Peach Frost, the Pearl White. Those 2 are limited editions, and the Caribbean Green. Alright, so, and what you'll be needing is 1 hook and 1 C-clip, alright? And please disregard any noise that you hear in the background. And once again, it's the weekend and those are my kids, so please excuse that. I'm sorry. I do apologize for that to begin with. So, first what you want to do is you want to take your first color, which I will be using the Peach Frost, and I will be making a cap band. Okay. And then I will be taking 2 Caribbean greens. Alright. Putting it on my hook and looping through that cap band. Okay. And hooking it back, closing it. Alright. I will then be taking my pearl white band and looping through 2 bands from my hook, making sure that these bands lay flat, okay, and that they're not twisted or anything like that. Alright. Before closing it, I want to pick this band closest to the hook back up, this Caribbean Green, and then closing the band, just like that. I will then take another pearl band, a limited edition band, and going through these 2 bands and then closing it just like that. Okay, now I will take my Peach Frost and going through 1, 2, 3 and 4 bands on my hook. Okay, just like that. And now before closing it, I want to not pick up this Caribbean Green or the pearl white next to the Caribbean Green, but I want to pick up the 2 furthest ones from my hook, just like that, and hooking the Peach Frost, just like that. Okay. And then what I want to do is I don't know why I usually say this, but I usually say peeling these 2 back, or taking these 2 back behind, so that the Peach Frost is not overlapping. So you should have something like this. Alright. And then I want to take another pearl band, and I want to go through 3 on my hook. 1, 2, and 3. Picking up this Peach Frost, just like that, and closing it. Okay. Now this one, and with the Peach Frost, what we want to do is we want to take it so it's not overlapping that white one anymore, and we want to take this band and crossing it like that, so that one's overlapping. Okay, and then we want to take another pearl white band, and then we want to hook it through 2 bands and then closing it. Okay, So it's a pretty simple bracelet. That's pretty much the first part. Okay, and then what we want to do is we want to take 2 Caribbean greens, okay, and we want to loop it through all 5 bands on our hook, just like that, and then closing it, okay. And then with this, you want to take all these 4 bands, holding it tight, not making sure that it doesn't go undone, and you want to flip it. And it seems blurry. Let's see. So it should be something like this, okay? Making sure that they lay flat. And now we just repeat the process again. Hopefully I'm not going too fast, okay? Right. So you should have something like that. Okay. You could always go back and fix this later. Okay. So now we begin the process over again. Take a pearl white band and go through 2 of these bands, and then taking the Caribbean green, okay, taking the Caribbean green and looping it back on our hook before closing, and then closing the white band, just like that, okay. We want to take another pearl white band, and we want to go over 2 bands, just like that, and then closing it, okay. Let's see, there we go. Now we want to take a peach frost, and we want to loop it through all 4 bands on our hook, okay, just like that. Okay. Now, before closing, we don't want to pick up the Caribbean green or the one next to it. Okay. We want to hook back these 2 furthest bands right here, just like that, and closing it. Okay. Right. And then what we want to do is take these 2. Or one at a time, and move it back so that the pink or the peach frost is not overlapping with it. Okay. Now we want to take another pearl band and looping through 3. Before closing, we want to pick up the peach frost like that, and then closing it. Just like that. Now, we want to make sure that this peach frost is not overlapping this band, but we want to cross, we want to cross the peach frost bands. So I want to take this one and loop it over so it's crossing just like that, okay? And then making sure that this closes. And then we want to take a pearl band, and then we want to loop it through 2 of these bands and closing it. Now we should have 5 bands on our hook, which that should complete the next set of patterns. Now with that, we will take the Caribbean green. I'll show you one more time on this pattern, and we will conclude the tutorial, okay? So now to start again, I want to take 2 Caribbean greens, and I want to loop it through all 5 bands, making sure that they lay flat, okay? Just like that. Okay. So that they lay flat, and then we want to take that off of our hook and going through all 4 bands just like that. Now one more time, we want to take a pearl band and going through both bands, both Caribbean greens, alright, and then picking up this closest Caribbean green right here, and then closing the band. Taking another pearl band, going through 2 bands on our hooks, and then closing it. Alright. Now we want to take a peach frost, going through all 4 bands, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then instead of closing it, we want to hook these 2 right here instead of the 2 closest band to the hook. So we skip the Caribbean green, skip the pearl band, and pick up the 2 furthest pearl bands from the hook and close it. Okay, now we want to take these 2 pearl bands back so that they do not overlap the peach frost. Okay, just like that. We want to then take another pearl band and looping through 3 bands on our hook. Alright, before closing the band, we want to pick up the peach frost and then closing it. We want to move this peach frost over so it's no longer overlapping, but we want to cross this peach frost band over to the white, or to the pearl band, sorry. And then we want to take another pearl band and looping it through 2 bands like that. Okay, now we should have 5 bands on our hook, just like that. And then to conclude, let's just say that this is the length that we want it to be. How we would conclude that would be taking 2 Caribbean greens, okay, just like that. Going through all 5 bands and then closing it, okay, and then taking whatever color that you have on this cap band right here, which I have the pearl band. I am just going to take that pearl band and I am just going to loop it through all 4 bands just like that, and then closing, and then closing the band. And this would be, let's just say, my bracelet. And I am going to take a cap band, or I am going to take a C-clip, and I am just going to take this off my hook, holding it tight, and C-clip. Just like, hold on, not quite, but C-clipping it. Okay, and one more. Just like that. Okay, so that is the bracelet. It's a pretty simple one. It's called a Coral Bracelet. It's a beautiful name, suggested, and I'm really happy with the name. It's beautiful. So, and it goes right with this bracelet, and I love it. And I hope you do too. So if you do make this bracelet, please tag me at Notoriousbabe on Instagram and hashtag the Coral Bracelet and hashtag Notoriousbabe, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video and hope it was easy enough. So, yeah, this will conclude the video. So, I'll see you in the next tutorial, okay? Bye!